Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we keep it real. It's your girl Nanklin Damar, and you already know how we do it here. So, if today is your first time stumbling upon this pretty face, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell because how do you want to be missing out on this fine face? Not just the fine face, so this one gets sense. We'll be dishing out back to back enlightening, educative, and informative content. Please just turn on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell too. All right, and to my existing subscribers, words are failing me right now, but sincerely, I am grateful. Thank you for supporting me in my days of little beginning. I do not take it for granted, and I assure you, together we are going to go places. So, guys, today, we will be discussing certain reasons, or rather, reasons why your relationships with people do not last. You heard that right. So, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and eat because I'm going to unravel some things that would baffle you. So, let's go, yeah. All right, so number one on my list as regards reasons why you do not have lasting relationships with people is this: you do not value relationships. You heard that right. You do not value relationships. So let me be clear. All right, the relationship I'm talking about here is not just limited to boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Generally, with people, with your boyfriend, with your neighbors, with your colleagues, with your classmates, with people generally, why your relationships don't last is because number one, you that is looking at me, you do not value relationships. Like, do you know that there are certain things, there are certain places you have access to by reason of relationships? Oh, of course you don't. If you knew, you wouldn't ruin relationships. You wouldn't. All right. So let me be serious. I'm a bit goofy this evening. So let me be serious. All right. So yes, there are certain things, certain accesses we have that, if not because of relationships, we wouldn't have had those accesses. All right. And there are people we've met in our lives that on a normal day, we wouldn't have met them. But because of relationships we have with people, it granted us access to those people. So if you understand these things, you would want to go the extra to sustaining your relationships with people. If you understand these things, then saying sorry or trying to see that the other party is not angry with you for long wouldn't be a problem because we know today, we don't know what tomorrow would be. I am sure, like me, there are certain people at this moment you are regretting not talking to because of how far they've gone in life. Vice versa, I also know that there are also people that at this moment are regretting why they stopped talking to me at a point because, man, there are certain things I am the only one that can actually do for them. But then, because of the fact that we have a slow relationship, they wouldn't be able to walk up to me to say, okay, now clean, I need this and that. So please try and keep a sustainable relationship with people. As I said earlier, we only know today, we don't know the outcome of tomorrow. This person that may look like nothing today might be someone very, very great tomorrow. So please, I'm begging again, do not ruin relationships. I am a living with, I love to share my experiences. This job I am currently running, my dear, no be saying I me carry CV go, is by as a result of relationships. All right, so build good relationships with people. When you build good relationships with people, it makes a way for you too, because there are certain places people will be at and then they would need someone and then people's like, I know someone that can do this. I know someone that can, even if you don't know how to do it, the person will recommend you. And people most times take people recommended on high esteem depending on who is recommending such person. So please learn to value relationships because you never can tell who this person knows, who that person knows. I never can tell where that person will announce your name. So please, let's try as much as possible to keep healthy relationships. So number two, the reason why you are having terrible relationships with people is because you do not respect boundaries. You heard me correctly. You do not respect boundaries. So because you do not have boundaries, you think others do not have boundaries. Please try and respect boundaries. Respecting of boundaries is not just one-sided. There are lots of boundaries that people want respected. It could be boundaries of using my things. Please, I don't want you using my things. Respect it. It could be boundaries of, please stop poke nosing into my affairs. I don't like it. Respect boundaries. It is boundaries of, please do not carry my matter outside. If I am telling you something, it's because I am confiding in you. Respect it. It could be privacy boundary. Respect it. I want to be alone. Please respect it. Yes, I know that people that love being alone most times in introverts are always grumpy and all. But if you realize that that's the person's lifestyle, please avoid it. When you see that person in that mood, you are not the Holy Spirit. It is the Holy Spirit's responsibility to come and work on a person till the person loosens up. It's not your responsibility. Do not be the perfect fixer. You end up ruining relationship for you and the person. So please learn to identify. It is very important to identify boundaries and respect them, because until you identify those boundaries, you might not be able to know what boundary you are crossing and respect them. So please try and be sensitive enough to people's mannerisms, to people's words, because most times these people spew things that they do not want, but we most times overlook them and then we don't take them serious. But please try as much as you can to be very, very sensitive to everything, especially when relating to people. And the third reason why you're having terrible relationship experiences with people is because you love to argue. You love to argue for the wrong reasons. And when you're arguing, you have the wrong mindset. You heard me rightly. You love to argue. My dear, you looking at me is not everything that needs argument. It is not. Sometimes when you're trying to say is this, is that, and the person is not like is going back and forth, just say, okay, it works for me, right? It works for me. I just say, okay, so that the matter will die. All right. And if you must argue, make sure you're arguing for the right reasons. Because when an argument is for the wrong reasons, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. And then when you are arguing with the mindset of I want to win, I want to win, it is a wrong mindset already. We don't argue because we want to win. We argue. I don't like to call it argument anyway, but there are some people that argue a lot. I would love to say when you're airing your view, yes, when you're airing your view, air it not with intentions of winning the point. No. Air your views with intentions of making a point, explaining your points better. If the person still doesn't get it, please let it be, because is this long argument that leads to misunderstandings. And when you have misunderstandings with people, it's already bad. It soils a relationship already. So what's the why should we have two tense people in within a confinement? It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't. So please and please avoid unnecessary arguments. Some are absolutely unnecessary. So avoid unnecessary arguments, avoid arguing for the wrong reasons, and avoid arguing to win. Avoid arguing to win. You must not win. I know several people that once they pick up a case, they must win, else they will not drop that case. So please do not be like that. Avoid arguing to win. All right. So another reason why you are having bad relationships with people is because you do not love to apologize. You do not love to admit you are wrong. Yes. Is that pride? I don't think I should call that pride. I wouldn't call that pride. To me, it's stupidity, right? You should accept it when you're wrong and apologize. Okay, see, we don't even apologize because we agree we are wrong. Sometimes you don't need to agree you are wrong for you to apologize. Just apologize for the sake of peace. I think that's the best form of apology. We don't apologize because yes, we are wrong, even if you don't want to agree you are wrong, but just because you value that relationship and you don't want that relationship to be soiled, please just apologize. Sorry will not take anything off you. I don't know if you get it. It will remove a hair. It will remove this my hair. Mind you, my hair is natural. All right, don't mind me. So please learn to apologize. Accept your wrongs firstly, then apologize. That's in situations whereby you were wrong. And if you're not wrong, you don't have to accept that you are wrong. Just say, okay, I am sorry. I didn't mean it this way. Apologize and we move on. So, lastly, the last reason why you are having a terrible relationship with people is because after a simple argument, you go like this. You don't smile. You tighten up, my dear. That is bad. That is bad. After an argument, please try and relax. Okay, you can even turn the whole thing to a joke. Like, make use of your sense of humor. Yeah, we understand that that argument took a toll on your flesh and all, but please, you can turn it, you can put humor to it. Like, if you see the other party even frowning, you too they frown, you too they tie your face. Small thing, you don't tie face. Deep down, I'm not saying you should pretend, but then to save a relationship, go the extra mile. So if it means you wearing a clothes of, okay, for me you are cool just to save a relationship, please do so. Just this is the front your face. Small arguments now. You don't change and you don't tie face. Person if you follow you argue small thing. Or person if you follow you drag small talk. Simple. Please add humor to it. You can add, okay, there was this line my friend always tells me, see as you find your face. There is no time he says that I don't smile. It's not possible. Whenever I just say, as you find pass, as you tie your face, I blush. Maybe because I naturally love compliments. I don't know, but then it always does the magic. So please try and employ your sense of humor, and trust me, your relationships will get better. All right. So thank you so much for joining me today. I am sure you've been able to learn one or two out of everything I've had to say. And please, you know how we do it. If you have certain suggestions also, or certain tips that you know can be helpful to someone in our relationships with people, I don't know it all also. There are certain things I also do not know. So please, no knowledge is a waste. No knowledge is useless. Please share. I had a boss back then that would tell me the most stupid idea is the one you didn't share. So please share it in the comment section. Let's all learn. I also want to learn. And if there are also certain things you want us to discuss, you can also leave it in the comment section. All right, trust me, I read my comments every single time. I know you might say because I'm not big yet. That's not it. Even when I have 1,000, 10,000 subscribers, I will still do well to read my comments and reply. So please make use of the comment section. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please and please, Echo, Young Allah, I beg you in God's name or whatever you hold with high esteem, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so. Click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the topics we will be discussing on this channel. I try to make my topics, my discussions, as relatable as possible. And then I try to personalize them so that we can also see that I am not just talking from my head, I'm talking from experiences. So please and please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Now go day. Thank you. Eshel. See you in my next video, guys. I love you sincerely.